Hello Aquarius and welcome to my channel Green Lion Goddess Tarot. This is your monthly reading for November. We are in Scorpio season and moving into Sagittarius season. I think the fire of Sagittarius that we see here with the King of Acorns, which is the King of Wands, optimism and innovation, is going to be a good energy for you guys. And your planetary ruler Saturn is stationing to go direct at the end of the month. And so we're going to have a very strong Saturnian energy. There is a plan that wants to move forward. So this King of Wands here is, and this is sort of a month to take action based on what feels like it's rising up for you. Listen to what that is. I feel like there could be some kind of a bold move or a big move that you're contemplating. So sit with that. Your energy needs to be very focused. It wants to go into the divine masculine in that it's ready to take some kind of significant action. And this could be something that if you look at it, it feels like a brighter future or feels like it's a direction or a path that feels like maybe it's something new or there's something innovative or different about it. But at the same time, you can see that there's potential in this new path. So it feels like it's important to have this optimism and the sense that something new driving you forward here. And this gives you the energy to perhaps put a plan into action. The other thing they're bringing me to is that we are moving through a Mercury retrograde in November. So Mercury will be moving from Sagittarius into Scorpio. And this is where they're just showing me a lot of fire here for you, Aquarius. I know you're an air sign, but they're showing me this sense of transformation through action because there are these deep layers of transformative layers that are coming through in the month of November. It's an incredibly potent and powerful Scorpio season. Those energies are going to spur you into action for a start, potentially create a challenge for you that you want to solve. But at the same time, it's something deeply transformative. And it also feels like that this plan could change. You're sort of reworking the plan as you're moving through it. It needs to go through a few iterations is the word I was given, which is kind of a few different versions of what it is. And so in those middle 2 weeks of November, it might be I'm working through it again and going over it and going into these deeper layers about what this is and re-editing, reworking, revisiting some kind of idea or notional plan that you have coming in. But then when we get to the end of the month, when we move into this very Saturnian energy, it's like, how can I make this a concrete reality? How can I put these structures in place so that this is now ready to move forward? And it's very strategic. I would have to say, Aquarius, there's a strategy that needs to happen with this, but the strategy will be reworked. So, and it needs to go through that deep process of reworking. So what's shifting and changing for Aquarius? We've got 1, 3, Sun, Aries, again, more wands, the King of Wands, the Three of Wands. This is beautiful because this is a very exciting time, I would say, for you, Aquarius, of stepping into of soul expansion. That's what I want to say, of soul expansion. And so you're ready to expand and grow. And so it's like there's a part inside of you, there's a fire, there's a motivation, there's a part of your soul and spirit that says, I'm ready to expand and grow and move into new horizons or new areas or into doing something differently, and listen to those messages because that's spirit saying to you, your soul and spirit saying, yes, we're ready for something new and different now. So let's see what else is coming through for Aquarius. Let's see what is coming through for you, Aquarius. So Aquarius, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. I always recommend to watch all 3 of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you a more holistic view of what's going on for you. Each one will resonate slightly differently. And this is a general, I love it, the Aquarius card coming out, the Star card. This is at the base of everything. You're being guided into this soul expansion, very powerful and dynamic, I would say. So if there's some changes you've been thinking you want to make, now's the time to make them. And it may be something that just kind of arose up and was like, I wasn't even thinking about that. Then suddenly this is something really motivating me. So pay attention to that. That is the thing that is the area of your life. And for many of you, it can be career opportunities or even things to do with home and changes around the home. And just Feel what's coming up for you. Quite literally, it's rising like that beautiful King of Wands there. So I was just in the middle of saying this is a general reading, Aquarius. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate and you'd like to explore this further and look at some next steps, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that will be in the description box below. Ooh, big choice is looming here for you. But I really feel like this is the time for you to take control and make something a concrete reality. There's themes of leadership coming in here for you as well, whatever that looks like for you, whether you're wanting to step into more of a leadership role or leadership position, or whether you just want to feel like you're taking the lead in your life. These seem to be important energies with this dynamic fire energy that you're working with. And because it is very fiery, and that's why, and look, we've got the Ace of Wands as well. That's why I'm getting that Sagittarius season is going to be a good season for you. And it's a very supportive energy, the Sagittarius energy. It works well with Aquarius. It will help you with these new changes. So I feel like you're going to be feeling quite positive about it, but just understand it's going to take some time for this to start finding the form it needs to take. And so we have as the situation, the Ten of Wands, and this is where there's something that you've been doing over and over again, and it's like you're tired of it, or it's becoming a bit of a burden, or it's just, I've dedicated myself to it, but I need that to end. It's like, and I need this to finish and end. It's crossed by the Six of Swords, which is, I just want to move on to somewhere that feels more mentally clear, that feels more mentally peaceful. For some of you, the Six of Swords is about traveling and moving. So it may be that there's a sense that you're just feeling overburdened and tired, or just something that you've put a lot of energy into is now ending and you're ready to transition and move on. But mentally, it's interesting because the Six of Swords is the mental thing. Like mentally, I want to move on from this, but a lot of my physical energy is still in it. I'm still doing this thing. So your mind is wanting to take you further into somewhere else, into a new path. And that's part of what's going on here with this Mercury retrograde, is that we do, like, there's going to be that part that goes, I just want to do it. I want to jump in. I want to do this now. I wish this would end straight away. And you do have to go through that process. Your mind has to go through, which Mercury is your mind, go through the going into the deep waters of Scorpio, reworking, looking at the deeper layers, looking at the deeper truths, what's going on here, what is really right for you, what is an authentic truth for you, and then reworking the plan. So it is about going through those depths, but it's like once you come up and out of it, it's like, whoa, even more motivated. So at the base, we have the Star card. I love this. This is your major arcana, Aquarius. And we have the water bearer, which is really beautiful. And those waters are very pure, high spiritual waters that receive the guidance from the stars. They're receiving this sense of something, some kind of higher guidance is coming through, and that's flowing through you at this moment in time. And again, the Star card can feel very hopeful and optimistic as well. If you are being guided, you're feeling like you're following that higher guidance, you're following that North Star, where are you being guided towards? And so you're the driver of this ship, or this new direction, I want to say, coming in with the Star card. And it feels very beautiful that the Star card is there. And it may be that you need a bit of healing. You need to find some peace. This Ten of Wands, the character, the Star card can mean peace and healing, but the Ten of Wands is like a heavy burden, and the Six of Swords is like the peace has been blocked at this moment in time. So where are you not feeling peaceful? The opposite of that. And the Star card is guiding you towards that, to find peace, to find healing, to find hope for something better for the future. So in your conscious mind, we've got the Eight of Swords, and this is where the blindfolds are on, but this is a very beautiful energy, because it is where perhaps you can get caught in some kind of mental limitation, like it has to go this way, or this is only the parameters, or the only way I can see it working is this. And the Eight of Swords is saying you have such an amazing and powerful mind here, Aquarius. You can break free of any kind of limitation around you at this moment in time. You can break free of limitations, and it's your mind that is going to help you do this. Once you break free of any limitations inside your mind that say you can't break free of limitations. But this Eight of Swords is very much a sense where you can feel really frustrated and stuck. as well. Mentally frustrated, mentally stuck. I just want to step into this new energy. And your mind is actually the thing that's going to help you do that. In the recent past, we've got this Ace of Pentacles. So it's almost like you've got a taste of the potential. Like you've gone, okay, new job, new career direction, something new, but it's tangible. Maybe it's a new way of making money. It's like you've already grasped what this could be or seen it. It's already come through with the Ace of Pentacles. And that's why it's like, oh, I want it now, but it takes time. Like the Ace of Pentacles is the potential. It's like I'm looking at the potential of what this new cycle could mean in my life. And then you've got to go through all that process of, is it the right thing for you or not? The fact you've got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles I like, because this seed needs to be germinated by the fire. And so, yes, it is just there as a potential. Potentially that might happen. Potentially that's something I would want. And without this Ace of Wands, which is getting motivated and driven and actually taking action on it, it's not going to happen. So in the near future, you've got the Seven of Cups, which is looking at the vision that has formed here with, okay, I've seen the potential of this new cycle, this new beginning. Am I just being delusional about it? Am I being delusional? Is this a real vision? Can this be a reality? And so these are some of the things that you might be looking at some of the options that are presenting with this as well, and going, is this something that is, this whole thing of, is this an illusion or is it reality, is going to be one of the things that is going through this decision-making or choice-making process with the Seven of Cups, what's real and what isn't here. So that's an interesting thing. The choosing, like the Seven of Cups, is when we've got the sevens coming in with Mercury retrograde. The sevens are all about reassessment, and they take on an even stronger energy in Mercury retrograde. And the fact it's in the cups, the water, and Mercury is going to be in Scorpio, you've got to trust your deep feelings here. You've got to trust your intuition. You've got to trust what's underneath there on the surface, and look at the options that are before you and get that deep knowing that, yes, that feels right for you with the Seven of Cups. And you might be going through this period of reevaluating, but it's reevaluating from your feeling, your intuition, that deep knowing that comes in. Okay, so that's something that you might be sifting through in the near future. So the Seven of Cups is very much about choices and options and that are coming up that you're intuitively looking at. But the Lovers is saying there's a big choice here. There's a big choice and decision and that you're looking at. Maybe it impacts another person. Maybe it's about a relationship. Maybe it's just about a whole other direction in your life. With this Ace of Pentacles here, it's like this is something very concrete and real. It's not just an idea. It's not like... it's something very tangible on the material realm. So that's why I'm getting it's more to do with career or home or moving or money or something like that, or even health for some of you. Because this is not, I'm going to sit down and write my book. It's like the tangible thing with the Ace of Pentacles. What's going on here? What are the tangible possibilities? And so I think you're going through a very strong period all month of making some big choices and decisions around this. And so I like that the energy around you is the Emperor, because I feel like this energy is a bit of a catalyst for you with the Emperor around. It's a very strong Aries energy. So you might even have an Aries around you. And this might be somebody that is creating an impact for you in November, or somebody that you are heavily considering what's going on with this person in November. But the Emperor is like very strong authorities and boss type energies. So if you're having any dealings with authorities or bosses, that might be something that you're really noticing this month, and use that as a catalyst, whether that's a good thing or whether that's something that's spurring you into this change. I feel like that's these sense of power and leadership, and how you are responding to the people around you that hold these positions or a sense of authority in your life. And just notice where there might be any frustration or dissatisfaction, and where something can be made to be better. And so we have, as your hopes and fears, the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is very clear and direct path, very clear and direct messages. It can be news coming through for you if you want news around this new opportunity. and just very focused on what this is. I feel like this whole month is going to be the Nine of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is kind of a bit of a make or break energy that's coming in here. It's going to be playing on your mind a little bit here, Aquarius. It's like the thoughts going and all these possibilities going around and around and around your mind. What is this? And all these things that you've been listening to, like all the cups that you've been choosing here with the Seven of Cups, going, is this option, that option? What's the right option for me? How do I feel about this? There's something new coming in with this Page of Cups, where once you get this message, you will know. And it's either make or break. It's either, yes, I'm making this big move, or no, I'm staying where I am. It actually feels right for me now to stay where I am. And end of the Ten of Pentacles is saying that there may be some kind of offer coming in from a family member as well, or a message coming in from a family member. And if you're stressing and worrying about them, then there's something very definitive where you land at the end of the month going, okay, now I know where I'm going and I know the path forward. And you're either saying yes or no to this new potential that comes in with the Ace of Pentacles. It's interesting because we've got the Ten of Pentacles, which would suggest some kind of ending and making way for the new of this Ace of Pentacles. But I still get it could go either way for you, because there might be somebody close to you that is a family member or somebody that you love or have some good feelings with that impacts the decision right at the last minute. So yeah, that's something that's coming in around this for you, Aquarius. And we have as the overall energy, the Ace of Wands, which is very much sitting down and going, do I want this? Again, it's like seeing the potential of you're going to be spurred into action and taking some kind of new action, but it's seeing the potential of what this action could mean in your life and just working through all the possibilities of what that is, what it means, and how it's going to work. And I feel like you come to a very clear and definite path and answer by the end of the month. So let's pull an affirmation card for you. And this is something significant and very grounded for you as well. Somehow it's wanting to ground in some kind of stability as to where you find yourself. So let's see, let's pull an affirmation card for Aquarius. It says, I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. That might be the underlying thing that's happening here with all of this, is how fulfilling is this for me, and where does my soul want to expand from here? Each moment of the day is special to me as I follow my higher instincts and listen to my heart. I am at peace with my world and affairs. And that is so perfect. That is exactly what all these things, everything we've talked about, you could put that in a little nutshell. So let's pull a charm for you, Aquarius, and see what is coming in. A charm for Aquarius. Let's see what is coming through. A charm for Aquarius. Oh, okay, we have the hand, the Eye of Protection. Okay, so this is about loyalty, trust, protection, and how those qualities play out throughout this situation, especially understanding who's there by your side, who do you need to protect, or how are you feeling protected, and who are those that are loyal to you. For whatever reason, that is something that underlies all of this sense of protection. So that's going to be important, something very important, that maintaining integrity with the relationships around you, those that are important to you, are going to significantly have an impact on this big choice and decision that's coming in for you. So that's your reading, Aquarius. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, because I feel like, you know, we've left it on this Ten of Pentacles like there's an ending. So it's either the ending of the idea or ending of the potential or ending of a current situation. Like yes, I am going to change jobs, or yes, I am going to move, or yes, I am going to finish up that and move on to something else and move into this Ace of Pentacles. So let's look at where that lands, because it lands in a very definite place. But moving forward, it's like saying, okay, you feel really, you kind of have this clarity of, this is what I'm dedicating myself to next. and this is the path that feels right to me. It's like a commitment. So let's have a look at what those next steps are, what that means for you. We're going to look at all of that in the extended reading. We're going to tune into Archangel Michael, get some messages from him. We're going to go up to the higher realms and see what's happening up there in the interdimensional realms or the higher realms. We're going to ask what's going on a soul level for you. We're going to see what's happening energetically and get some advice around that, about working with these energies, and also look at what's transforming for you in your life. And it's going to be this journey of transformation for a very long period of time with Pluto in your sign, but moving into Pluto's sign, which is like traditional sign, which is Scorpio. These themes of birth, death, rebirth are going to be so powerful and potent and strong for you. And so especially in this powerful Scorpio season. And so we can see it with the two aces and the two tens, that you're contemplating some major things ending and some new beginnings here. So we're going to explore all of that in the extended reading. Love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. I usually pin the link to the comments as well. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Aquarius, love to read your comments, and take care.